What's up, everyone? Round and round, do-si-do, round and round. I hope you pay close attention to the interlude leading into episode 1. It had a lot of good information, and it gets you prepared for the journey that we are about to take. Say their names. Episode 1, Black Female Voices in Country. While we know there's more women in country than just these four are the ones that were on Blackbird, the Beatles' original song that was remade by Beyonce for her Cowboy Carter album. The difference between Beyonce and these four is Beyonce charted on magnitude of charts for her country music, and these artists have yet to be able to chart on the Billboard 200 or any country songs chart, which I think is a disservice and a disjustice to these women. These women are talented, they have beautiful songs, and I think America is missing out because we are not streaming and listening to these incredible women. But today, Justaboiandhiscamera Productions is celebrating these four women, and we're going to discuss their studio albums that were dropped in 2024. Some were their debut studio albums. Some were their second studio albums. And for some odd reason, they couldn't even chart, despite being on tour with big name celebrities and even their music being used by the NFL. That is wild, y'all. Wild. We're kicking off this episode with My Stupid Life. It's the debut studio album from Miss Brittney Spencer. It follows 2 EPs and it was released in January of 2024. Brittney is from Baltimore, Maryland, but moved to Nashville to pursue a career in country music. She has not performed in any other genre. She always wanted to be country and she is pursuing country. In 2022 and 2024 at the CMTs, Brittney did earn nominations. CMT Digital First Performance of the Year. And in 24, Female Breakthrough Video of the Year. She would not win either of the 2 nominations. These are the only nominations she received. In 2021, Brittney joined Mickey Guyton and Madeline Edwards and performed at the 55th Annual Country Music Association Awards. The original version of My Stupid Life contained 13 tracks. Brittney Spencer would release a deluxe version called My Stupid Life, the Party That I Almost Missed. She would go on to add 7 more tracks to this version of the album. The deluxe version now has 20 tracks, while one is still an interlude and the other one is a reprisal to her self-titled track, My Stupid Life. The deluxe version, The Party That I Almost Missed, still does offer 6 new tracks. So by the end of this video, we will rank 18 of the 20 tracks. The album was released in January of 2004, so a whole year ago, and your boy is not going to review it. Better late than never, as they say. Brittney is a force. Brittney's voice, vocals, vulnerability. Brittney has it all to captivate the audience in country music. The biggest issue with this debut album is that it is full of slow to mid-tempo songs, ballads as they call it. And there's nothing wrong with it, but it offers little to no radio hits for the album, whether mainstream or country. The album is not horrible. It is not anything less than lyrical perfection. She nails vulnerability, fun, as she navigates through love, loss, finding your way in the world. Hey, I just want to hang out with my crew, and just gives you some feel-good tracks that you can resonate with, because this album resonates with the fans. It resonates with music listeners. She offers songs for everybody in the way that she blends the different genres of pop, R&B, gospel, soul, hip-hop, and she puts it all into this album. Is perfection. It's the melting pot that we all say about diversity. Brittney nails it. Now, does she have some missteps? Yes, she does. And I think the reason why there's some disconnect sometimes on the album is Britney is trying to maintain country in the forward, which is what she should be doing, right? She's country. Country songs, the country elements, the country sounds, the country, production should be forward. But this is where the rule comes in. This is where Beyonce is an example of possibly what to do, and Britney is the example of what you may not want to do, right? So when Beyonce decides that she wants to do a country-infused album, country is not the forward element in that song. It's a different genre. That is the forward, but somewhere in there you might hear some country elements. Whereas with Britney, all of her songs are country forward, and then you hear the blends in the elements of the different genres. But what is the point or the issue with either one of that? Well, you can compromise the integrity of the production of the song by not allowing the other elements to be forward if that was what indeed was meant to be. So where Beyonce sacrifices the country elements to allow the production to be spot on with the style that she wants to be forward, Britney's production more so brings the elements back, allows the country to be forward, and then therefore it sacrifices some of the production because the way she's singing and the way that the song seems to be crafted, country should be taking a step back. And there's nothing wrong with either one of them. You just have to be able to take each side of the criticism just fine, because both sides have been criticized, no matter how well the production is on Beyonce, and no matter how well country forward you are, a negative implication will still occur because each one has their own consequences. A country album, an R&B album, gospel album, a hip-hop album, it doesn't matter. You only need 51% of that album to be within the genre of what you say it is, and you will pass at majority of these award shows in that genre. The only ones that are kind of iffy are when they're the traditionalist award shows, which is where the CMAs come in. They value traditional country. So you'll see a lot of the artists that do traditional country nominated at the CMAs, where the CMTs allow you to be more free-spirited. And you already know the Grammys, definitely free-spirited. And then when you were looking at the American Music Awards, it's fan-folded. So you ain't got a big fan base, you ain't going to populate. Just a little 411 on these albums. So outside of being a slow tempo album with lyrical knockout content, what makes Britney excel even more is her way of crafting these candid like journal entry songs and bringing them to life with the emotion that makes the audience resonate with the vulnerability, the depth, the highs and the lows, and the way her vocals just soar in and out over the melodies. Man, this album is crafted very well, and it is a solid debut album. It just is a little on the slower side. So if you're looking for them upbeat, in-your-face, radio formatted songs, you don't get many. You get some, but you won't get a lot. The album, I won't lie to you, it does not open up well. In the age of streaming, your first track should be one that punches a knockout punch because you have to draw the listener in. Her opening track does not do that. While the track does highlight her harmonies, her vocals, her runs, it's beautiful, but then again, not relevant because it's an intro. And I don't mind intros, I really don't, but you might want to start navigating away from having intros as your first track because we're in the streaming age, baby. We ain't buying nothing. We ain't going to the store. We're clicking play, and then we're clicking next if we ain't feeling it in the first 5 seconds, all right? The attention span of the youth is low, and the attention span of the old is even lower. But even with the missteps, Britney comes back strong and punches us with I Got Time. And baby, I got time too, because it was a fun track, and it shows how well she infuses the music. You have everything that we love. We got the live guitars, we got the piano, we got the strings and the drums. Oh, and then we got the good old modern elements that balances it out with the synthetic synths and the electronic melodies and beats. It allows Britney to also showcase different styles of her personality along with her vocal technique, so she can be happy, sad, playful, but also she can be deep, and she can give you runs, and she can give you that R&B style, but she can also make it funky and give you that country beat, honky tonk, you know, honky tonk. Britney's vocal technique is an instrument itself, as she delivers differently on tracks to make it sound modern or deep. Wonderful, refreshing blend that Britney brings to this album, even if it is full of slow production songs. Some of Britney's highlight songs include Guitar Lady, First Car Feeling, Night In, I Got Time, and Deeper. I Got Time and Night In deliver country forward blended elements perfectly. What I Got Time is the second track on the album, Night In is the fourth track. And together they give you the epic sound that Britney is known for, will be known for, is becoming known for, and is what will be forward futuristic Britney, because it's blended with the pop and the country and the little bit of hip hop R&B vibes on Night In. And when you look at I Got Time, it has a little bit of folk, funk elements to it, the modern elements, along with the synthetic elements. Oh man, perfect, perfect, perfect. Guitar Lady and Damn Good Life, them songs are the epiphany of Britney. It's not too fast, it's not too slow, it's right there in the middle, but it gives you elements that keep you drawn in and give you like the best of both worlds. The reason why I bring up Deeper is because it is that slow ballad, it is that deep cut, but the lyrical content is spot on. Britney's My Stupid Life, the party that I almost missed. 20 tracks for your review, for your liking, for your pleasure, as they say. For every album, the grading criteria includes production, engineering, and my point of view. When I say the best track on the album, it means it gives you lyrical content, it gives you production, it gives you engineering, it gives you the overview of what to expect from this artist. That being said, on the Britney Spencer's My Stupid Life, the party that I almost missed, that offers 20 tracks. Out of the 18 songs that we will be ranking, I fell in love with 11 of them, and I resonated with 15 of them. So pretty good numbers from Britney. Britney Spencer's My Stupid Life, the party that I almost missed, is going to be assigned an overall rating of 7.2. 72 points out of 100. Not bad. Very solid. She delivers an amazing debut, and I'm looking forward to hearing her sophomore album. Let's break down and rank all of these 18 tracks in order from least favorite to best favorite. And here it goes. 18, New to This Town. 17, Thankful. 16, Reaching Out. 15, My Stupid Life. 14, If You Say So. 13, Growing Out of You. 12, Slow Dance. 11, The Last Time. And breaking into the top 10 at 10, Night In. 9, Desperate. 8, My First Rodeo. 7, Losing My Shit. 6, Bigger Than the Song. Number 5, the fifth best song on the album, is Deeper. 4, I Got Time. 3, Guitar Lady. The runner-up for the best song on My Stupid Life, the party that I almost missed, is First Car Feeling. And you know what that means? It means that the number one song on this album by Britney Spencer is Damn Good Life. Why? Well, it blends perfectly what Britney can do and what Britney will be known for once everybody starts listening, because it's crafted, lyrically strong, production strong, engineering strong, mixing of the genres strong, It's not the slow ballad, but it's not an up-tempo, but it's right there in the middle, and it hits from the moment it starts to the moment it ends. It grabs you, and I think y'all will love Damn Good Life. Let me know what y'all think of the top 5 tracks. Let me know if you have listened to Brittney Spencer. She needs your help to start streaming because she should be streaming by now. And so should these other 3 ladies. What are y'all waiting on? I don't know. But keeping it moving, up next is Miss Tiara Kennedy. Tiara Kennedy is 26 and is from Alabama. She has released 2 EPs, which led up to her debut studio album, Rooted. Rooted was released on 18 October 2024. Tiara's rise to fame is from being mentored by Shania Twain on the show Real Country. Kennedy would go on to win that episode and make her rise in the country music industry. In good old country fashion, Tiara Kennedy made her debut at the Grand Ole Opry in 2021. Just 3 years after she won her episode on Real Country and began her journey. And she will perform at the ACM Honors at the Ryman Auditorium. She was signed with Big Machine Music Group. She will go on to release several singles, a couple EPs, will go on tour with Kelsey Ballerini and Daniela Bradbury, and even be listed on Pandora's list of country music acts to follow. Despite Music Row naming her the next big thing in 2022, she would be released from her contract with Big Machine Music Group. In addition to Blackbird, she did provide vocals on Beyonce's Tyrant and released her own single via an independent source. She ain't let being dropped stop her. Don't ever let anybody detour you from your dreams. The single was released in April of 2024, and it will be followed by her debut studio album, Rooted, just a few months later in October. The album was released through her own means of Green, My Color imprint. While Tiara has not received any major award show nominations, she has a beautiful album nonetheless. It is well crafted, proving that short, sweet, and concise does not mean a lack of quality, and also quantity over quantity. Furthermore, more is not always best. Rooted is a personal journey. It shows her past with love and her future and where she's from, where's her roots. Well, it's called Rooted. Yeah. Blending country with pop and R&B makes her a stand out. A new voice in country that is worth listening to, is what I would say. She has the ability to blend so effortlessly into the country world, but she can navigate and switch in an instant that will highlight the pop R&B vocal and prowess that the girl encompasses. And take Kelsey Ballerini and Carrie Underwood's vocals, merge them together, and baby, here comes Tiara Kennedy, killing the game with her debut album. Did not chart on anybody's Billboard charts. Why? Well, because we're not listening to her yet. So hopefully we will get in there and she will be discovered even more. Because your boy EJ says she's phenomenal. Yes, she is. Tiara Kennedy gets it right. She understood the assignment and executed it the way it was supposed to be executed, okay? The moment you hit play, Tiara draws your ass up into her world, and she doesn't let go of the chokehold that she puts on. From standout tracks to potential radio hits, Tiara comes swinging, giving you back to back to back solid tracks. Man, the girl is KOing the competition in this short but precise debut country album. Probably one of the best debut albums I've heard in a long while. She knows who she is, she knows what she wants to do, and she delivers. And all you need to do is click play to get a sample of her music and be taken away with her vocal and lyrical content. Throughout the album, you will hear the natural warmth of her voice, the natural rasp that she has, the beauty, the raw, the inviting. And even on the album, she shows where she could be fun, she can be sad, she can be sassy. Oh, don't cross Miss Tiara. Don't let the cuteness fool you. She a pit bull if she wanna be. She is letting the boys have it. Do not play with her. She ain't got the time. Kennedy is not trying to fit the mold of country. Kennedy is navigating her own in the world of country. As I said, blending country, pop, and R&B, sometimes giving you a soulful performance, but she ain't going to compromise her country roots. Every song on here is derivative of a country element, and she stays in the groove of this genre. Ain't no Beyonce here, baby. Tiara owns her own and delivers a solid country album. My standout tracks is Cry, Keep Your Promises, Better Than Me, Damn I Look Good in That Truck. So many offerings. Her pop, country, upbeat songs are just so gravitating. I think y'all love Promises and Cry. It definitely puts the X in their place. Promises, Cry, You Don't Get It. Put them all together and you just told your ex off in a perfection of a way. You ain't coming back. You ain't got no chance to come. You got no chance. No chance in hell. She can get vulnerable. She can get deep. She can be pop forward. It's crafted so well, giving you country at its finest, mixed genre country even at its forefront. Oh, that revolution, the evolution, the next level country, she nails it, all right? But she always maintains the country elements forward, and that is what we look for. She even goes deep. So if you want something deeper, you don't want that pop radio formatted stuff, she got it. The song Rooted is about her heritage and where she's from in her small town of Alabama. Then she comes with I Ain't a Cowgirl, and oh, but she will be someday. Song has lyrical depth. So for all my country girls out there who don't feel like you a cowgirl right now, don't worry, your day's coming. That's a track you can vibe with and be motivated by to get to your calling of being a cowgirl, okay? All these tracks just resonate so well. If you're going through a breakup, if you're in love, if you're going through a self-discovery, if you're just single and enjoying yourself, but you remember where you've been so you don't backtrack and relive the same heartbreak or the same scenarios to learn the same lessons that you should already took with you from the last one. Hey, shit happens. I understand. But Tiara can be the album to your story, your theme song to your moment, because it is that damn good. And I tell you, while 11 tracks are on the album, 10 are actually full-length songs. So out of 10 songs, I loved 8 of them, and I resonated with 9. You heard right. One of the best debut albums I have heard in a long time, people. Know that I hear. Know that I hear. Let's rank the 10 tracks. 10 is the album self-titled single, Rooted. 9, Sweet Home Alabama. 8, I'll Look Good in That Truck. 7, I Ain't a Cowgirl. 6, Can't Help My Country.
5, Better Than Me.
4, Damn If He Don't Love Me. 3, Cry. 2, You Don't Get It. And the number 1 song,
Keep Your
Promises. I guarantee you, you will find multiple of songs on this album that you vibe with. Just go over and give it a click, and you won't be disappointed. Miss Tiara Kennedy and her album Rooted earned 79 out of 100 from your boy, giving this album a 7.9 out of 10. Do your thing, baby. Do your thing. I'm looking forward to that sophomore album. 2 down, 2 to go. Who's up next in the chute? Tana Adele was born in Lexington, Kentucky, but she was adopted and she moved out to California. She would later return over to Nashville and began her career in country music. Her studio debut album, Buckle Bunny, was released in July of 2023 with 8 tracks. She will release the deluxe version in September, adding 3 more tracks. Unlike most people who put the deluxe tracks at the end, she went ahead and put them at the beginning. So the first 3 tracks on the deluxe version are not the original tracks. While she is one of the voices that is falling on deaf ears in 2024, I do want to point out that she did not release her album in 2024. She actually released it in 2023, which makes things even worse that she has yet to make it when she's been out a year longer than these other girls. But it's all right. We're going to talk about it nonetheless. I do want to highlight the previous EP, The Last Call, that was released in 2021, because that baby is immaculate. You talking about some amazing songs. So if you can't get down with the debut studio album, I challenge you to go and listen to The Last Call. That's what turned me on to Miss Tanner Adele. It was her EP. But the studio album ain't bad either. Let's go ahead and break it down. Tanner Adele's debut studio album, Buckle Bunny. Redefining country, blending elements of rock, R&B, pop, and the swag, because swag is a genre, baby. Yes, it is. Ooh, Tanner, Buckle Bunny. And yes, Buckle Bunny has a history. It does. The word Buckle Bunny does, and she plays on that meaning all through the album, which makes it a wonderful, sweet, defiant country album to the norms of what people considered country. Good job, Tanner. Good job. Just like Tiara, Tanner did not just provide vocals on Blackbird, she also provided vocals on American Requiem. You can also find Tanner on the Twister, the soundtrack album, on the song Too Easy. Tanner initially signed with Columbia Records, but them two have since parted ways. But it is rumored, though, that in late 2024, Tanner signed with Love Renaissance. Tanner Adele does not have any major award nominations. It happens. But I believe if y'all catch on to her, she'll be a household name. Back to Buckle Bunny. Buckle Bunny is fresh, fiery. She ain't taking no ish, but she keeps it all in country and advances the modern age of country. Tanner Adele, say her name, a rebel of the traditionalists, but baby fuses the genres so daggone perfectly and brings traditional country, modern country, pop and R&B all together with a little bit of rock and a whole lot of sass. Tanner is one for the books, and more so, she definitely should be resonating with the generation of today. Not saying that our old heads like myself can't get down with Miss Tanner, all right? Because even at creeping up on 40, I can get down with the get down, and I understand what old Buckle Bunny been talking about, and I feel it, I resonate with it, and I love it. Tanner has confidence. Tanner has defiance. Tanner has a point of view. She has a voice. She has assertiveness. She is demanding attention in this album, and she deserves every bit of it. The production allows for Tanner's voice to shine, but then it draws it back to let the music shine. And together, blended with the melodies and tempos, oh, she can go slow, she goes fast, she goes mid. She blends the different personalities with the different depths, with the different, topics. She even uses metaphors and storytelling on the album. You don't get much storytelling and metaphoric usage on these albums these days, and the baby delivers both, giving the album a knockout punch to all them critics who care about the writing, because she has it. The lyrical depth in the lyrical fun. Surface meets depth, depth meets surface, and baby, in between, we get phenomenal album. Even with all that, Tanner still taps into her vulnerability side, softens the music, and gives you melodies of runs and vocals that just make you sit back and be like, dang, Tanner, I didn't know you can also do that. Yes, boo, she can. Whether Tanner wants to be an individual, celebrate love, discuss the heartbreak, give you advice on how to navigate through life, Buckle Bunny has it all. And what you don't find on Buckle Bunny, hop on over to The Last Call, and I guarantee Tanner will have all your needs in her repertoire. Tanner joins Taylor Swift writing songs about old white men. No. From the opening track, Luke Combs, Tanner describes about being the girl that Luke Combs describes in the love song. What I mean by a solid opening track. That is how you pull people in. It's beautifully crafted and written. And then, to end the album the way you started it, I Hate Texas. Another metaphoric style storytelling song. I love a solid beginning to end, a point of view, a reason to lay your tracks out. And what happens in the middle tells me your journey. Amazing job, Tanner, with attention to detail. 3 of her standout songs that you don't want to miss is, of course, Buckle Bunny, FU-150, and Love You a Little Bit, which is one of the deluxe tracks. As a matter of fact, all the deluxe tracks are pretty solid. When some people release a deluxe version, it's like, did we really need these additional songs? But Tanner, she nails the additional tracks. So with all that, these 11 songs make a very, very solid debut. I think you will love FU-150 as it plays on words. It is definitely a breakup song and a get over your ex song. Your new girl ain't never gonna be me type attitude. And I love the vibe that she's giving. Buckle Bunny is just a great play on the terminology of what Buckle Bunny means, and it's a great way of her taking the word back and flipping it upside down for all them folks who still calling folks a Buckle Bunny. And for all y'all that still want to be a Buckle Bunny, hey baby, do your thing. It's 2025, ain't nobody judging. Do you, boo, do you. And Love You a Little Bit resonates so well. A moment where you just realize that you love somebody, and it could be at any moment. In this particular case, they're driving down the road and she looks over and she realizes that I might love you a little bit. Very cute. It's nice. The lyrical content is both surface and a little bit of depth. It's more surface fun with a little bit of depth than more vulnerable depth that Brittany brought in hers. A lot of these tracks are more of your upbeat fun tracks, but she does bring down the tempo in multiple songs and give you a nice vulnerable performance. She mixes it up very well. Y'all won't be upset with Miss Tanner Adele. I tell you that right now. Now let's go and rank the tracks to Buckle Bunny. Once you hit play, it don't matter where I rank these tracks. You will be pulled in. 11, Strawberry Crush. 10, See You in Church. 9, I Hate Texas. 8, Trailer Park Barbie. 7, Love You a Little Bit. 6, Back Road. 5, Luke Combs. 4, Throw It Back. 3, Bake It. 2, FU-150. I love me some FU-150, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Could have easily been number 1. But the number 1 track, the number 1 song on Buckle Bunny is the self-titled song, Buckle Bunny. Yes! Baby, she nailed it. Signed, sealed, delivered. Bow! Buckle Bunny, boom, boom, bow. She syncs the album with the song, and the song is a slam dunk. Out of these 11 tracks, I love 10 of them, and I resonate with 10 of them. I do not know what the hell she was talking about in Strawberry Crush, but baby, go find out. The album will earn 82 out of 100, which means Tanner Adele has one of the rare moments of an album scoring over 80 from your boys, Justaboiandhiscamera Productions album review listening party rubric. With an 8.2 out of 10, Tanner is right now the highest ranking country album among these women. But does she have the highest rated album among the four? At the end of the season, will she have one of the highest rated albums, period? Before we can get to all that, we must introduce the last woman in this lineup for episode 1. Say their names. The Black Female Country Artist of 2024, Raina Roberts. So just like our previous artist, Tanner, Raina Roberts also stands out a little bit different among these women. This is technically her sophomore album that we will be going over. Her debut studio album was released in 2023. This is volume 2 to the volume 1. But before we get to all that, let's discuss Raina Roberts. Raina was born in Alaska. What? Yes, a black girl in Alaska? That's country? What can we say? I don't know. But her parents were Army combat engineers. So that explains Alaska. So patriotic, she grew up. That explains country. So she knew from a young age that she wanted to explore country music. And that is what she embarked on. Bad Girl Bible, Volume 2, The Lost Files, was released on September 23rd, 2024. Exactly 1 year later from Volume 1 that was released in September of 2023. Raina Roberts also does not have any major award nominations from any award show. All 4 of these ladies do share 2 nominations at the People's Choice Awards, as Beyonce's Blackbird was nominated in 2 categories, but went on to lose both categories. Raina Roberts is the first ever female country artist to perform at the Rolling Loud Festival. First female country artist, not black, but female country artist. Meaning she is paving the way. She is a trailblazer. She must be able to do some things and sing some things to make a festival of that size want to book her as the first the first. So keep that in mind as we go through Miss Raina Roberts' album review. Raina Roberts has also toured with the legend Reba McEntire and also with Jamie Johnson, while also sharing the stage with Luke Combs. If none of that is impressive, she is the one that the NFL used music from for their Monday Night Football. Her single, Stomping Grounds. The NFL wanted it. The NFL got it. She got paid. Stomping Grounds. If y'all don't know it, go listen to it. It's so good. The NFL used it for Monday night. Making Carrie Underwood not the only country diva out there that can deliver a song that the NFL will want to use and did use. So what makes Raina Raina? What made Raina's Bad Girl Bible-ish? It is her confidence. Her non-apologetic demeanor. She fuses rock, country, pop, R&B, live instruments, synthetic instruments, the production, the vocals, the lyrics. You resonate with it. You love it. You drink to it. You party to it. You cry to it. You vibe to it. She hits every emotional note, every feeling, every different side of her personality shining throughout this 12-track Volume 2 studio album. She knows her point of view, she knows how to deliver, and she will do it from the moment you hit play and Fire and Whiskey comes across the speakers. She's not just rising in country, she's formulating her own lane in country. While Ashley McBryde, Miranda Lambert, and Gretchen Wilson has walked, this baby is running thanks to them. And I ain't mad. You got to say thank you to people before you, even if they're not black. You know what? This wasn't just a black video. It was country video. So yes, we're going to recognize the rock pioneers before her, and we're going to talk about her because she's taking the baton and she's running with it. And she is now formulating her own lane in country and redefining what it means to be a country artist and how to correctly and effortlessly and craftily and precisely blend the genres of all music, but keeping country forward and maintaining that country sound that makes it a country album. Remember her name and say it. Raina Roberts. Independence, swag, love, past love, new love, future love, no love. It is all on the album. Metaphor, storytelling, drinking, smoking, kicking the door in. Ow! All what country is known for, she is bringing on the volume 2 of the Bad Girl Bible. Versatility, versatility. Hip hop also infiltrates the album, and it's the hip hop country. We celebrated Nelly and Florida Georgia Line for a reason. Raina does it solo. Moneybagg Yo and Morgan Wallen, everything that we love about the infusing Raina does it. It's versatility at its best, where she delivers country. She can deliver country R&B. She can deliver country pop. She can deliver country hip hop, and she can deliver it all. Because she also is a chameleon with her vocal technique, to where if she needs to draw it back, she can, but if she can bring full force, she will. That natural rasp and the runs that she is capable of doing. She reminds me of K. Michelle of R&B, and I'm wondering if K. Michelle ever drops this country album, will it resonate similar to Raina's country? Because them two together could be an iconic tour. I said it first. I want my credit. This firecracker is amazing. Her standout tracks could be all the tracks, I don't think y'all would have any issue with this album. Any song that you pick can be argumented to be a standout track. But the ones that I'm going to go with are Fire and Whiskey, Break a Heart Like This, Back in Time, and Justify. The reason why I picked these is because they show each side of what Raina has been known to do and what Raina will continue to evolve and perfect in her future albums. This is the sophomore album from her, so I'm looking forward to that junior album because I just know she has something special planned. I'm talking about depth of lyrics, fun of lyrics, metaphor, storytelling. That is what these standout tracks do. They do just that. They storytell. They have metaphors. They have depth. They have vulnerability. And then some of fun. Fire and Whiskey is absolutely hell-raising, country-rocking song. And then Justify and Break a Heart Like This, you talking about resonating with some lyrics, y'all. These 5 standout tracks, Back in Time, will have you resonating with Miss Raina. Will get you out of a heartbreak, and Raina will get you back onto that hell-raising single, keep the door down, rocking chick that you were meant to be. And you're going to forget all about such and such and so, because you're going to be living your best life, as Raina will be your soundtrack to a new vibe and groove all 2025. While Raina makes a lot of noise on this album, she makes a lot of hell-raising moments. She is proving that she just doesn't want to make noise in country. She wants to redefine the game, change the game, and flip it on its head. And I believe she can and she will, if given the right support from the right folks. So y'all go out and y'all stream the Bad Girl Bible Volume 2, The Lost Files by Raina Roberts. Because your boy EJ is about to rank all 12 songs on the album. It don't matter if you listen to 12 to 1 or 1 to 12, but guess what? You're going to love each and every one of them. From each and every one of them point of view is different, but similar, but connected. Oh, because the album flows so well. It's another perfect example of how you tell a story from beginning to end. Loving 11 of the 12 songs and resonating with 10 of the 12 songs, your boy has ranked them as the following: 12, Driveway; 11, Playgirls; 10, See Me Win; 9, Till It Hurts; 8, NDA; 7, Girls Like Me; 6, Fire and Whiskey; 5, Justify; 4, Back in Time; 3, After Party; 2, the runner-up; 100. Leaving the number 1 song is Break a Heart Like This. So there you have it. There's my ranking of the songs from 12 to 1, giving this album the overall rating of 86 out of 100. What? 8.6 out of 10. Come on, Miss Raina Roberts, killing the country game. One of the best country albums of 2024 went on deaf ears, people. What? Y'all are sleeping on this girl and you need to wake up. All right, wake up. Matter of fact, wake up on all the black female country artists that are out there trying to do their thing and support them. You might find some new songs to groove to. Find some new songs that could be the theme song to your life and get you through some moments when you ain't right. All right? So get off your ass, click the buttons, and find these 4 albums and stream today because you're missing out on some phenomenal albums. Get your life together, people. Music is music. It was music in 2024. Let me stop schooling y'all. I ain't your daddy. There's some more special black female artists in country that is coming up later this season. Thank y'all for listening to the season opener of Justaboiandhiscamera album review listening party season 2. Say their name. Black female country artists. And for a little preview, I give you the title to episode 2. Who said R&B was dead? Yeah. Who said that? What could that title mean? Stay tuned. But till then, peace, love, and happiness.